It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders' sure-handed wide receiver, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Commanders and the Rams under the lights on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else.
The final time in the regular season. It's Week 18, and off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. It's another run here for Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And the Rams are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That'll be a first down. A gain of 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The motion man is Nakua. They'll try to run it with Williams. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up. from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On first down, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, this looks like a design run. 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Harris. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
The motion man is Nakua. He'll get this out wide. And he won't get away. Good overfield tackle there to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed results in a sack.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us, and we'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason end of the night. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A pass taken in by Harris. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Here's Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. All even, 3 apiece, the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the zone read, here's Harris. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's taken in by Thomas. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. Now a screen set up for Harris. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 10-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to run it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas. To the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Commanders. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Man. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. Beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
The motion man is Nakua. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Second and a yard. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. It's complete. He's got Huck. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get it down to the 12, and that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This pass caught right side. It's Allen.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Daniels now on first down. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Daniels to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing again, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Daniels going to throw again. Going for it all. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Rams offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Finds Nakua on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The motion man is Nakua. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Jalen Hurts, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He was slicing and dicing this defense and wound up with 3 touchdown passes in the first half.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a thorn in. Defenses trying to stop him, currently second in the NFL in rushing. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 17-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 31 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And the Commanders are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. In his face, it's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. He'll drop to throw. For the middle, it's Cup. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the give, it's Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Rams first down. They'll look to throw. That one caught by Tucker. Down inside the 10. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown Rams. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. On the ground, it's Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, Daniels. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Now Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the give, it's Harris. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the option, here's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A give, and here comes Harris. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They're called in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 50, Rams 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. Right back to the air following that pick six. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It's complete. He's got Cup. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll locate Cup. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Williams. He fumbled the football. The Commanders come up with it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
1st and 10. Now Robinson. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Good decision. quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, right back to Robinson.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Give to Robinson from the pistol. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the Commanders' first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here. He got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays, we have a... like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Here's 2nd and 9. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They run over center with Robinson. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. come up to 3rd and 3. They'll go again with Robinson. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.